God can't use a man who still seeks comfort, right? Because at the end of the day, comfort is the silent killer of calling. If we hop into Revelation chapter 3, verse 16 to start off this video, we'll see exactly that. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. It's like you want to balance this. You want to balance walking in the purpose that God has for you and just being in your comfort zone, giving into the pleasure, giving into the short-term desires, right? The lust, the laziness, going to sleep all day, playing video games, right? It doesn't work. If you want to chase what God has in store for you, you can't just like have one foot in your purpose and the other in the comfort. You got to go all in. There's no room for just lying around, right? That's where we see in Proverbs that it says that the sluggard will always desireth. When you're stuck in that comfort, but you want to achieve this purpose, that's the worst state that you can possibly be in, because you know that you're not aligned with the man God is calling you out to be. That's exactly how my life was when I was, watching porn until 4 a.m., having sex with hookers, drinking 4 or 5 times a week. Yet I still had these huge goals and huge ambitions. Right, so I would work a little bit. I would maybe read a book. I would like hit the gym sometimes, like kind of trying to make some progress. But at the same time, it wasn't max effort because the comfort was what I was really seeking. Right, the pleasure was what was fueling my life, not the hard work, not chasing God, not becoming this disciplined man that God is calling us all out to be as men, right? There's no man in the Bible who isn't like this strong guy running after God's purpose, right? And we see this all the time, guys falling because of lack of discipline. Like Samson, he gave into lust. David gave into lust, right? We see this lack of self-control, but the greats could have always been greater. So like imagine this version of yourself where you have these guys kind of faith and like you just walk. You just walk and attack while having this self-control, while being able to push the comfort to the side, putting the purpose over the pleasure, right? Because you can't work at both at the same time. You're either focused on your comfort and the pleasure, right? Or you're focused on your purpose and you're fully walking in it. Waking up, because once you are in this purposeful kind of state, right? You wake up excited. You wake up joyful. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see this every single day at 6 a.m. on my stories, right? I'm documenting. Like the gratitude is what gets you there. It's like fuel. It's like fuel that Christ gives us the strength, this energy to go out and attack. Like the more you walk in your purpose, the more you want to achieve in it. It just kind of opens up this bigger vision. And a lot of people will ask me, oh, how do you find your purpose? Well, you have to walk first. You have to walk. And then boom, this like bigger vision comes in. And then you just start walking in that path. But the opposite of that is apathy. And that's what I want to dive into specifically, because what we're talking about is how comfort kills your calling. So if we go to Proverbs chapter 19, verse 15, let me flip to it real quick. Don't do the 10-second skip. Actually breathe. Let's go. Slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. Right? Like it's like your soul wants more. Your soul wants to chase God. Your soul wants to be this ambitious and wake up. Like deep down, you want that. You want to build the best version of yourself. But it says that the slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep. Like you just push it away. You push it away. You're at sleep to these things. Like deep down, your soul hungers for these things. You want them. You do. But it's like you just become asleep to them. Like no work is done to them. No, and that's exactly what the laziness does, right? The short-term pleasure, it blinds you of these things. It puts you in this deep sleep, pushing you away from these things, right? Because that's all comfort does, is it breeds apathy. And the less you care about it, the more this like comfort becomes this way of life, then you stop hungering because it's just blinded. You're in this deep sleep to it. You say you're resting, right? But you're retreating. God can't use a man who's gone spiritually numb. And that's exactly what like being asleep is. You're just numb. You can't feel anything. And when you're numb to your purpose, then your calling is killed. And guess what? Guess what the Bible says does that? Comfort, being slothful, being lazy, right? Giving into these short-term desires. Oh, I want to jerk off. Oh, I want to play video games, eat junk food all day. Like this numbs you. Especially like looking at the human brain, like we get so much dopamine off of these things scrolling. It's like we can do this forever. It's like literally called doom scrolling. Like it dooms us. We can do this for hours and hours and hours and never feel like kind of tired. Like we can feel bored. We can feel like in the back of our head, I gotta stop. But then it's just like you keep scrolling. I remember I would go and I would take showers. Right before my shower, I just scroll. And it's like I look at the thing and I'm like, oh, Let's say it's like 12:20. Oh, it makes more sense to take a shower at 12:30. Let me start scrolling more. And then it's like 12:31. Oh shoot, let me wait till 12:35. And then it's just like this ongoing cycle. You know deep down you shouldn't be doing these things, but like while you're scrolling, you're just numb to everything else. While you're in the comfort, you're numb to everything. It's a complete distraction. And the best thing the enemy can use to knock you off your calling is to distract you from it. It's not to like kill it and like burn it, you know. All he has to do is get you distracted from it. And when you're not walking in the purpose that God has for you, boom, that's enough. That's enough. When you're not aligned with the man God is calling you out to be, when you're not like waking up zealous to go chase God, to learn more, to strengthen your relationship. And I'm not saying every single day is like, woo, let's go, let's go. But like you have to still do what is required. And you have to be grateful for that. And I feel like the gratefulness, like, well, 6 a.m. I woke up, I got 7 hours and 42 minutes of sleep, an hour and 14 minutes of deep sleep today, and like an hour and 53 of REM, something like around that. Great sleep. And I still felt like poop. Like, you know, it's cold outside. The comfort feels so good. Always. Always. But then the grateful, like, how blessed am I that God woke me up today and gave me the opportunity. Like, God literally wakes us up on purpose with a purpose every single day. And he gives us this kind of opportunity that we can just go out and attack and build the best version and align ourselves with the man God is calling us out to be. Like, every single day that you've woken up, he's giving you that opportunity. And it's just like, boom. How blessed am I? That gratitude fuels it. That gratitude fills the calling. Like when you're truly grateful for something, you're not just going to waste it for video games. You're not going to waste it to get netherite armor in Minecraft. You're not going to waste it to get level 100 and complete the battle pass on Fortnite. Right? It doesn't make sense. If you're truly grateful for your calling, you won't let the comfort go. So like sit down, like journal about it. Pick up a journal, pray about it. Like let it sink in how amazing this opportunity really is. Because that's where the drift starts. And when the devil, the enemy, has you drifting away from God, then he's winning. He's winning. Right? And you, like I said, you can't just like dabble with God and dabble with sin and being lazy. No. You can't just like, oh yeah, I'm following God still. Yeah, I read my Bible for 5 minutes a day. I pray every single morning and at night. But then like the rest of your day is just into sin, and like there's no balancing it. Follow God, go all in with God, get right with God. Now we're not promised another day. I can't stress that enough. You're not promised another day. I can turn off this video, go and upload it, go out in my car and get hit on the way to the gym, right? We're not like, and God forbid that happens, right? But God has a purpose for you. If he woke you up today, there's still something for you to go out and achieve. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1, it talks a little bit about this drift. Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. Right? And that's exactly what the drift is. Like you're letting your purpose just slip under you. You're letting your life just fade, the days pass. You're letting this purpose literally slip. And it feels more dull as it goes. It feels less purposeful. Life feels less purposeful and less purposeful the more days you let go by. And then your bigger purpose is just like getting max level on Call of Duty. Like it doesn't work like that. Drift is how like the warriors, like literally you're a warrior for God. God has an insane purpose, an insane calling for you. So don't just watch. Don't go from a warrior to a watcher. Don't sit on the sidelines watching other people win. That's a failure. People are scared out and to go achieve their dreams, but you sitting on the sidelines, waiting for something to happen in your life, waiting for something to change, that's the most failure you can possibly do. Right? And suddenly you're far from the man God wants. Like God wants you. Like he wants to bless you, brother. He wants to bless you, but he's not going to bless you while you're sitting there and eat Doritos and then boom, you just feel so good all of a sudden. You're in the best shape of your life. You're attracted to godly woman. You're the closest you've ever been to God. That doesn't happen while you're just sitting down, hitting the right bump or right trigger, just shooting guys and while aiming down and Call of Duty. Like it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Give up the fast food. Give up the comfort. Like I challenge you genuinely for 7 days. Give up the comfort. No, oh, but I only play for 15 minutes a day. I only scroll for like 30 minutes, an hour a day. Zero scrolling, zero junk food, zero like easy dopamine. Go out and get dopamine from real things. Like how good is it? Boom, you hop in like a treadmill, just hit some sprints, you're hitting some bench press, you're getting PRs, you're actually moving forward in your life. You got like chest veins, you're getting biceps up, you're feeling good about yourself, you're confident, your prayers feel like they're being heard for the first time because you're actually walking in the path, right? And making the most out of the opportunities. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is how God blesses us. Oh, you want to achieve this? Boom, I'll give you the opportunity, but you have to walk. Like, people will pray, but they won't go through the sacrifice that is required. That's what leads to the ultimate drift. Like, and then you feel less heard by God. Oh, God, why aren't you doing this? Well, maybe it's because you can't put your dang controller down. Maybe it's because you can't get out of your bed when you're supposed to. Maybe it's because your index finger can't stop hitting the snooze button every single day. Get away from this comfort. God does not call us to be comfortable. Look at all the men in the Bible. How much they sacrifice, how much they push through. This is what we do as a man. Wake up earlier. Get uncomfortable with the comfortable. Or get comfortable with the uncomfortable. That's why I wake up at 6 a.m. every single day. I hate it. That was the worst part every single day when I woke up to school. I hated it. I hated it every day. And now I make myself do that to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. Taking showers, like literally push back as much comfort as possible, and soon you'll feel so much like purpose in your life. And this is true pleasure, like living a life full of joy. And it's not like just relying on, oh, I'm happy here, oh, I'm sad here. It's like constant joy and fulfillment because you're working hard, you're becoming the man God is calling you out to be every single day. Your relationship with God is peak because you're like putting aside the pleasures and the things that are causing you to slip, like it says in Hebrews 2. It's crazy. It's life-changing. And the Apostle Paul actually commands us to have discipline. If we go to 1 Corinthians 9, 27, sit down with yourself. Think a little bit. Breathe a little bit. We're too comfortable. We're too stimulated 24/7. There's always a voice in the background. There's always a music playing. Oh, but I listen to good podcasts. Oh, just go in silence. Get into prayer more, you know? We don't need stimulation 24/7. It says, 1 Corinthians 9:27, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection. Right? You keep these these fleshly desires unto subjection. Like, no, I actually have control of you. And this is the cure to the drift. Discipline is the cure to the drift because every single day our brain just wants to give into comfort. But ask yourself, how many times has your comfort led you to watching porn? Letting you to be in bad shape, letting you to sleep, and like these things that are holding you back, they're holding you back. How many times has your brain, the comfort, led you to doing these things? That's what it comes down to. And the discipline is the way to combat the drift. Right? So God doesn't move through comfort. He's not going to move your life. He's not going to make significant progress in your life for you when you're just sitting down. He moves through consistency. And every time that you choose the harder path, you kill the version of you that wanted to stay safe. It's like, oh, why do you wake up every single morning? Even if you don't have any work to do, boom, it's still killing this old version of myself that gives into comfort. And that's what it's all about. And in Luke, it says we literally have to kill and crucify the flesh and hold up our cross. But to hold up our cross, we have to kill and crucify the flesh. We have to kill our old short-term desires, right? Because if you don't, those old short-term desires, the comfort will kill your calling. And if we go to 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. Like, we're literally supposed to be like soldiers, like warriors, but not in the video games, like actually like crucifying our flesh. Right? Endure hardness. It's going to be hard. The disciplined life is hard. But that's what we are called to do as soldiers of Christ. That's what we are called. That's what this mission is for. Every single day we wake up and we crucify the flesh. We sacrifice the things that might seem good in the moment but bring us down, that hold us back from actually moving our life forward, from actually being able to lead other people, from being this good man who can impact so many people, who can impact your own life, who can change your own life, who can be different from the rest. If you're watching this video 14 minutes, no distractions, you're different, brother. You're different. You're rare. But you can't keep giving in to what's common. You can't serve God and mammon at the same time. You have to give in to the extraordinary, the discipline, the things that don't feel comfortable, the things that might, the resistance. push through it, break through it. God will never give you an obstacle, a battle that you can't overcome. And God is with you, right? I want to read another verse. We're going improv right now. The other verses I had written down, but this one just came up. If I can find it. I'm low-key bad with Old Testament. No, it's before Samuel. I know that. It's before Ruth. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. See, just flipping around after Deuteronomy. Flipping around, we find it, right? Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. This is Joshua chapter 1:9. Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. And I want to combine that with another verse that's found in the New Testament. Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. It says, for it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. God is the one who will transform you. All you have to do is walk. Don't even walk, crawl. Crawl. Let God transform you. Let him move you through your life. Let him turn you into the man who can be disciplined, right? These are fruits of the Spirit, the self-control. But we have to walk in the Spirit first. That's what changes us. That's what takes us to the next level. But you have to walk every single day. I don't know. Give yourself 5 habits that you have to do every single day, no matter what. And you won't go to sleep until you do them, right? These kind of non-negotiables, aligning yourself with the man God is calling you out to be. Following a Bible plan, working out, eating healthier, like just 5 habits, reading 10 pages of a Christian book, like whatever it is, 5 habits that will align yourself with the man God is calling you out to be. And you will feel this like sense of purpose that is not found in comfort, that is not found in the pleasures of this world. It's different. It's extraordinary. It's this life filled with joy. It's this life filled with purpose. This is what every man seeks. Like every single time you give into your short-term desires, you're trying to feel this fulfillment. But then you have to keep coming back and back and back. It's not part of your life. You have to go out of your way and seek it. You have to push away your goals to find it. You have to push away your purpose to find these things in the world. But when you find them in God, when you find them in yourself and like live this fulfilling life that you are called to live, walk in this huge purpose that God has for you, that's when everything changes. And guys, if you want to be around like-minded men who are stepping and walking into purpose, who will hold each other accountable, who will go to this and fight together like good soldiers coming together, like literally an army, fighting against lust, being vulnerable and open with each other. I built out a community. It's called the Brotherhood. And it's specifically for ambitious Christian men who just want to achieve more in their life. So I dropped like hours and hours of modules and courses. All my courses are on there for fitness, mindset, habits, nutrition, Bible study, case studies, theology, lust. There's a ton of them. Super, super good. Check that out. It's the top link in the description. Guys in there are insane from all over the world. So if you're not from the US, it doesn't matter. If your English isn't that good, it doesn't matter. It's an opportunity to make it better. We do group calls with each other. It's awesome. God's been working through it like crazy. And it makes it so much better. We have this wins channel and we all post a win every single day. When you wake up and you see these guys, like they've already been up, right? Either they wake up earlier than you or they're just in another time zone, right? But you just wake up and you see these guys winning, and just throughout the day you see all these wins, these people getting into their Bibles, these guys hitting the gym, eating good meals, and it just encourages you to do better because you're around these people who like will motivate you, right? Who will push you to the next level, and it's absolutely amazing. If you guys want to join, like I said, God's been working through it like crazy. $1 a day, $7 a week is what the payments are, but super sick, super sick. Again, no pressure. Once you like trust me enough, once you feel like, you actually want to make this change in your life. And I'm not saying this is required to make this change in your life, but it will make it better, just being around people who are on the same path. But God bless you guys. Kill the comfort, rise in calling. Let's go. Get jacked and follow Jesus.